What's your thoughts on the Conference of Students and Sustainability?
Well, unfortunately, of course, I've had with other things to see my doctors after my stroke this week. You know, I do that regularly. I have no chance to hear any of your sessions going on. It is an important issue. I think we should think about the future of the world in general. It's no use just thinking about what looks comfortable for the moment. Now, I am a little concerned at the attitude of Canberra and Washington and Tokyo to the Kyoto Agreement. Clearly, there's a real risk if we go on polluting the earth the way we're doing now. We'll have a drought area permanently west of the Blue Mountains. And Australia will be a country with a fairly well-watered sea coast and a terribly dry interior, which is going to mean all sorts of problems, particularly as we've sold the whole sea coast to developers for tourism, not for farming. So that's one worry I think we have. The question of our water supply here is also shocking, and other countries in the world too. I think water will be the most important matter in the next 50 years regarding human survival everywhere. The Middle East, of course, the Jordan's being pumped dry virtually. The rivers in Turkestan were pumped dry by the Soviet, and the Aral Sea was partly a sand pit. This kind of thing has been going on, and I think more of it will be going on if it suits big business in the short run. So I think it's very important to see the difference between what we would call profitability and sustainability. Profit concerns the lifetimes of those who do the business, as far as I can see. It doesn't concern the attitudes of the people who are really going to suffer from the effects later in the next generation. So I think we've got a great duty to look at the proper use also of agriculture. I do not like the genetic modification of crops. It causes all sorts of problems already. It will cause a lot more. But of course Monsanto and the other great companies rule the world now, and globalization ensures they'll go on ruling the world. And I think globalization is going to be very disastrous for long-term sustainability. On the other hand, people will tell you, if we don't do it, we'll get no trade, and things will be bad, we'll be poorer and poorer. I don't know. I think we have a sham view of how rich we are now in the world.
And what do you think the individual can do at a grassroots level to...
Well, I think you can try to vote for people and groups that think a change is desirable in this policy. I think you can try to make what use of the media is possible. All those are possible things to do. I don't think it's much use going around with bombs and guns. That's generally counterproductive, I think.
And could you just briefly state your name as well, just for...
Oh yes, Godfrey.
And your position?
Former professor of classics in the University of Newcastle. I still teach Indian Sanskrit here.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Not